thought I'd do a quick mini day in the life today. So it's Sunday. We just got up, and well, I haven't just got up. So he woke up at 3 and then at 6, so not too bad. And he stayed awake for about an hour and a half, and then he went back to sleep until 10. So we're up now, and I'm getting breakfast, getting everything ready. He's dressed. I've got him dressed. He's just under his little kick and play mat while I do see to the cat. And I've got laundry to do, and then we have to go to the supermarket. I did a click and collect order to pick up. So we do like a big monthly order, and then we do weekly. So it's the big monthly shop. I didn't need to get a lot of meat this time because I've got 11 packets of mince, partly because of my recovery. I wasn't really cooking too much, and I'd done like pre-ahead meals. So but I was still doing my weekly shop, and I was still, you know, topping up and things. So we've got quite a bit of meat left. We've got 11 mince, got some sausages and chicken and stuff. So I did get some meat, but not as much as usual. So yeah, so we've got to pick up our order, and yeah, I've got a little bit of stuff to get ready for school to tomorrow, and yeah, so let's just see what happens. So he's just under his gym. He loves his little kick and play gym. So he's 6 weeks old. He's got his 6-week checkup on Tuesday. So have I. So he loves these little toy things that are hung. So this one he really likes. He loves his mirror. But I put this thing on from his Sentry basket that we got from Easter. Absolutely loves this. He loves playing with this. He's definitely grabbing all his toys now, reaching for them. I'll show you one of his favourite toys in a second. So this is Sydney. This is going to be in my favourites video. He loves this thing. He was actually trying to put it in his mouth the other day. So one of the tentacles, put it next to his mouth. So it is musical. So it plays a really nice tune though. It's not obnoxious at all. I haven't pulled it the way it hangs. So there you go. So this is this is Sydney. Yeah, definitely recommend this. Is from Asda, not Asda, Amazon. It's so soft. This is one of his favourites. So he's just having his nap. Contact nap. There he is. We do contact naps during the day, unless he is asleep in the pram or something, if we've been out. Otherwise we do contact naps during the day, but I love it. Okay, so homeschool planner. So here's my planner. You can find them on Amazon. So we are on week 25, so that was Shadow. We're on week 25. So we're on lesson 81 for Saxon. For Darts through literature, we are on week 28 because we didn't do one of the reading studies for it. We did a different one instead. Because the book studies are incorporated into the total now, which they weren't before. That's why we're ahead in learning language arts literature, and then we're actually on the writing unit now, which is writing different types of papers for the next few weeks. Tracking language arts and maths this year. I'm not tracking anything else, but we are on our last unit of science for this year. We pretty much finished Warriors, although we might dip back into it a little bit, and we're doing our Scottish Legends unit now, which is really fun. History, I think we're on week 24, so we're just a week behind with that one, but Story of the World does actually run longer than the school year. And we're also on geography. We're up to date. We've been doing a lot of my geography unit, and we've been doing some of the Simply Charlotte Mason North America one. So we did take 3 weeks off for when Reese was born, and because he was actually late, it overlapped with our Easter holiday, which was interesting, which was fun. And so we actually got 5 weeks off in total, which is so nice, especially after having a C-section. But we are back at it now, so we've been back at it for a week. And the way we were able to do it is I took a week less holiday for one of the holidays, and then also 1 week less in the summer. So that's how we were able to, and we would have already have had a week off in February, which we postponed until he was born. So that's how we got the 3 weeks. So that wasn't messing up our school year, but yeah, we could still have that time because, you know, they're only newborn once, and you could spend time with him as well. Picture of Jace. There he is. Oh, I miss him so much. So he passed away on the 5th of January, and I still every day miss him so much. It's just horrible. Even though, you know, I've got 5 other dogs, still it's just not the same. It's not the same without him. He was our first dog, not my first ever, but, you know, our first dog as a family, and it's just heartbreaking. You have all these doubts, like, could I have done something different to save him? And, you know, but the vet, our proper vet, said that he was on the max medication. They couldn't increase anything. So it's like, you know, what could we have actually have done? It's just, oh, it's heartbreaking. I'll put some laundry in now and see how long he sleeps for, and then it'll probably be possibly time to go and get the shopping. I need to check the order time, but yeah, so I'll speak to you soon. So I just thought I'd take a quick moment to talk about some shows and books that we're currently reading or watching. So he's down there. So while doing my C-section recovery, I was restricted as to what I was allowed to do, so that gave me a bit more freedom to watch some TV shows, which has been fun. So I have watched The Pit, so season 1, and now I'm on season 2, but they're up to date now, so it's a new episode every week, whereas season 1 I could just binge watch. I really enjoyed that. It's such a good series. I love the guy, Noah Wiley. He was in ER, wasn't he? I just think he makes a really good lead character, so that's such a good show. Then I've also watched This Cleaning Lady on Netflix. Absolutely love that. So good. There was 4 seasons, and that was like my main show that I've been binge watching. So I watched the whole thing. I was so gutted though, because I did not realise it ended at season 4. There wasn't going to be season 5. Apparently it's because one of the lead characters died, sadly, which is so sad. And he was really young as well. So that was Arman, that he died in real life, not obviously on the show. But yeah, so he died in real life. So that's why they weren't making any more seasons, but it's such a good show. So basically that's about ladies who are from overseas, who are illegals. One of them's here for health reasons. She's trying to help her son, and the other one just came for better life. Work as cleaning ladies, and whilst on one of their jobs, one of them gets mixed up with gangsters, basically, and she ends up cleaning for them. But when it's not like cleaning, house cleaning, it's cleaning as part of the gangster work. So it's such a good show. Definitely recommend that one. And The Pit is obviously a medical well, maybe not obviously, but The Pit is a medical show. So in terms of reading, I haven't really been reading anything personally myself, but we've been reading Harry Potter and also Warriors with my daughter, so as like our free time reading, and then obviously we've been reading books for school too. But I was reading Before Reese Was Born, a book, so I need to pick that back up. That was a romantasy book, but the best news is that Sarah J Maas, which is one of my favourite authors, is releasing books 6 and 7 from the Court of Thorns and Roses series, which is one of my all-time favourite series, and that's coming out in this year. One of them is, and then the next one's coming out in January, which is it's so exciting because it's been years. He's just feeding now, he's just woke up. It's so exciting because it's been years since she's had a book from that series release, so I cannot wait. So definitely going to be an exciting few months with reading. And also Rebecca Yarros has announced that she's releasing something in September. It's not book 4 from the Empyrean series, but it's connected to it. So she hasn't said what it is yet, but I'm super excited about that. So the next series I want to watch is Outlander season 8. So I have not started yet. I don't have a membership for that particular channel that it's on. So I was waiting until they released them all, then I could get the free trial and then try and watch as many as possible during the free trial, so I don't have to pay for it. But they're on a 2-week hiatus. So I'm like, I've come to the end of my shows now. So I'm like, should I just get the free trial and watch, because I think it's up to episode 8 now, or 7 or something like that, that's out already. It's like, should I just, because I mean I don't have as much time now anyway, so I'll probably go past the free trial period anyway, in which case then maybe I should just sign up for the free trial and get it and just pay for the month, because I think they'll be releasing in May anyway, so I probably only have to pay for 1 month subscription. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching Outlander. So in terms of future videos, I've got a newborn favourites I want to film, and then I've also got a baby clothing haul I want to film as well. I've got part of the order but not the rest of it, so I'm waiting for that to come in. And obviously I've been thinking about curriculum for next year, curriculum planning. I'd already pretty much made most of my decisions before he was born, because I wanted to start getting stuff. So I've got all the stuff that I wanted for one of our units. You did see a book haul for that. I'm sure I did post that. I'm like 99% sure I posted that. I'll have to check. But did I? And I'm doubting myself now if I did. I'm sure I posted a book haul, but anyway, if I didn't, then I'll make sure I do that at some point. And I just need to get the rest of our stuff. I pretty much made my decision on most things. So yeah, there'll be a curriculum, probably a curriculum video at some point. I don't know when, probably towards later, because it takes me a while to get my stuff together, especially because of postage and stuff here. So I've been kind of following it, but not really too much. The new requirements in England for home education and registering and everything, let me know in the comments if it's affecting you at all or anything. I'm not sure where it's at in terms of the government parliamentary things. As far as I know, some of it was approved, some of it wasn't. I don't know. So let me know, as I said, what's going on with that. So basically, I think it was mandatory registration for all home educators, and then there was like a really strict guidelines on specific things and what they could do and local authorities could do and have more access and stuff. So let me know definitely what's going on there, because like I said, I've not really been keeping too much track on it. It's funny because we're actually not right now, but considering moving back, so I definitely want to know what it's like now. I mean, it won't concern me because we were registered anyway, so it's not like a big deal in terms of the whole registering thing for us, because we were already registered. But obviously I know it can be for a lot of people, so definitely let me know how that is all going. And yeah, reason we were thinking about moving back, 3 things. Taxes here are so much more expensive in terms of income tax for our wage bracket, which is super annoying because you don't get anything extra for it. The amount of potholes here are insane. I know that's council tax, but you know what I mean. In terms of what they use the revenue for, God only knows, because services here are absolutely rubbish, especially medical services. So there's no dentists here, no NHS dentists whatsoever. I know that's national insurance, but yeah, no NHS dentists here. We all know I had to go 3.5 hours to have my baby because there was no maternity services here. But the 2 main other reasons are, and this might sound crazy to some people, but it's a big thing for me, is midges and ticks. So I did not realise when I moved here what that would be like, but it is horrendous at the summertime, particularly for me because I am allergic to the midges. So whenever they bite me, I get a massive big blister every single time. He sounded like he was laughing then. He's feeding. I'm sure he giggled the other day. I swear he did. A little giggle. It was so cute. So yeah, I get horrendous blisters every time they bite me, so it's like a huge thing for me. And it means I can't go out in the summer without like fully covered, and even then they still manage to bite me. Nobody else gets bitten, and I swear that's because of my blood type. But he's the same blood type as me, so that makes me really nervous. I'm like scared for him in case, but obviously I'll be protecting him with an insect net and everything for now. But obviously when he's walking around and stuff, you know, what can I do then? I want him to be able to play out and stuff. But I mean, obviously he might not be affected the same as me, but it's awful. And ticks, and I know people say not to let ticks frighten you and everything else, but they do. They freak me out, they really do, particularly because we don't have to live here. It's a choice. So to me it's like, well, if you can live somewhere where there's no ticks, would you prefer to do that? And yes, I would. And ticks are like massive here, and it's not just like in forests and stuff. Just going to the beach in the summer, there are ticks. And yes, I do get my dogs fully treated with tick medicine, but that doesn't stop the tick from climbing on the dog. Yes, if it bites the dog, it kills it, but it doesn't stop it from climbing on the dog. And I've got 5 dogs, and obviously when they come home, if there's little friends with them, frenemies with them, then I have to like de-tick them every single time, and it's so tedious, because even if I just let them out in the garden in the summer, I have to do the same thing. And oh, I hate it. I hate it. I think the reason we have them in our garden is because we have sheep right next to us. So all that being said, we might stay in Scotland. We might just move somewhere where there's less of that as a problem, or we might move back to England. So long story short, yeah, just let me know what's going on there with the home education stuff. I'm curious. He needs to take out his newborn stuff because it just doesn't fit. Obviously it only fit for like 2 weeks and then didn't fit anymore. Which is so sad because look at it, it was so cute. This is actually up to 0 to 1 month, but that obviously is too small now. Well, not obviously, but it is too small for him. But where is his newborn? Here was a newborn one. Look how tiny he was. Gosh. So he's in 0 to 3 now, but almost in 3 to 6 for like certain things. He's very long in terms of his torso. So yeah, I'm gonna pack this away. Moved his 0 to 3 month up, and also his 3 to 6 month up. It's a bit squished, but there'll be a bit more room obviously once he goes out of that size, because then I can split the drawers. Although I do have an empty drawer now, so then I'm going to move the 9 to 12 up. I was going to, but I think I'm just going to put some of the where it's a bit squished in there rather than leave the 9 to 12 in the bottom drawer. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. I'm going to post my grocery haul in a separate video. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Take care. See you soon.